The world is a crazy place right now. People don't know, should I be buying the handbag? Is it worth buying the handbag? Well, if you stick around today, I have the top 5 questions you should be asking yourself and a bonus one at the end that will help you to know, is it worth buying designer handbags in 2022? The world is crazy. We don't know where it's going or what's going to happen, so stick around. Hi everybody and welcome back. Yes, it is a crazy place and I'm here to help you out. Only 5 questions you have to ask yourself, and at the end of this video you are going to know whether it's worth your while buying that designer bag or just to forget about it. Before we do that, as usual, I want to say a big hello to Margaret Brett. Hi Margaret, how are you? You are always down below in the comments. Mwah! And if you want a shout out, you also have to participate with our community down below. Fragrance of the day, my ladies and gents. Well, I thought, everybody doesn't have the moolah these days to buy designer bags, designer fragrances and everything else. We're a bit more cautious with our money, with energy bills and everything else. So I said, let's not go for one that's just too expensive. Even though on this channel, we love luxury bags, we love luxury lifestyle and all of the above, but we're also clever with our moolah. So today I've gone with Alien by Mugler. You guys know how much I love this beauty. And let me tell you, the day I've had, do you know what I was doing this morning? Just if anyone even cares, I was trying to fix a sink. Look, there's the proof. I cut myself. Trying to be a plumber. I did, I promise you. And then I said, how am I going to do this video? And I said, spruce yourself up, girl. Cop yourself on. People are waiting for you. Anyway, that's by the by. So inside, in herself, is jasmine, woody, amber, and yes, she makes me feel sexy and good and vibrant, and I needed a pick-me-up today, and this is exactly the beauty to do it. I will link her down below for any of you gorgeous gals and guys out there that might like it or have an idea for Christmas. So I've got 5 points and a bonus one, and the number 1 point I want to say, but the best one is at the end. The first thing, and I thought this was actually brilliant. I read a quote, and I'm not sure if any of you know or have heard of the comedian Tiffany Haddish. She was a co-star of Jada Pinkett's, and Jada Pinkett used to be just kind of slagging her about, Tiffany, why don't you just knock off with the knockoffs? Because Tiffany was buying knockoff handbags. I'm not condoning that, but it's whatever your purse can afford. And in fairness, I loved this. Tiffany Haddish turned around to Jada Pinkett, this is my number 1 point, and she said, Jada, my philosophy in life is whatever the bag costs, I would rather have that cash in my bag. And if I can't afford to have that cash in my bag, then I can't have the handbag. And I thought, wow, that is a great philosophy. She would rather than spend, say, $300 on the purse and put a $5 in her bag, that if she's going to buy that handbag, she has to be able to match it and put $300 in her purse. And you know what that is? That is great upbringing, and that is smart. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, can I afford this bag? I'm not going out there and putting myself in debt, taking out credit that I can't afford and piling on the interest rates that I can't afford either, tying myself up in knots for this bag when people don't even care. So this is what she said. She was strong, she stood her ground, and she said, I'm not going to buy a bag unless I have the money to match it and put that cash in my handbag. And I thought, wow, this is a smart lady. So if you can't afford it, don't buy it to impress other people. Just don't do it, ladies and gents. It's not worth it. So that is my first point. My second point is, what value is this handbag going to bring you? What do you want the bag for? Is it, literally, what is it going to do for you? Is it going to bring some value or purpose in your life? Do you need it? Or do you just want it? They're 2 very, very different things, and they're 2 very, very different bags. If you need a bag, it has a certain purpose. It's going to fulfill a role. It's going to do its job. If you just want it and it looks pretty, I've done it myself and I'm probably sure I will do it again. It's going to sit on your wardrobe and it's just going to sit in your closet collecting dust, looking pretty. So you got to ask yourself what you want that bag for and what purpose it's going to fill if you want to get your value, and that will give you the answer in should you buy that designer bag, or is it worth it to you and your lifestyle. Number 3 is, listen, we are all sick of this conversation, but it has to be brought up time and time again because it's a fact of life. Price increases out there, they aren't going to stop anytime soon. So let's talk about, because, the elephant in the room, Chanel Classic Flap. The Chanel Classic Flap now, particularly the medium and the jumbo. Let's, we won't split apples and pears here, but they're pretty much the same price as the Birkin 30. So you might want to say to yourself, well, do I want a bag that's going to sit there, or do I want a bag that I want to serve its purpose, and the quality is better, because we all know Chanel has its quality issues. We're all sick of that conversation between the hardware, it's not being 24 karat, the stitching, the flaps being a bit wonky, the leather just not being as good as it used to be, the quality of the chains, and all and on and on and on it goes. You know, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it with the price increases? I have to say, I'm pretty much out on Chanel, but I was lucky to get in at a time where it was a little bit more affordable. Yeah, right, affordable. But the thing is, it's relative, because I know for a fact this isn't going to stop. Because when we say, is it worth buying the luxury handbag, and the way the world is going, and the economy and recessions and all this talk that's being bandied around, luxury is not really affected. It is affected in that, for us, for people that, you know, we save our money to get the luxury bags, or for people in a different class that can just go out and buy as many bags as they want. It's not even an issue. Therefore, that is the reason luxury is not going to decrease, and why it keeps going up quarter upon quarter upon quarter. So it's just the middleman that's kind of cut out. Basically the person who can't afford it. And that is why Chanel and Hermes and all the big houses, they really only care about the top-notch guys, because they're the big spenders. And that's why luxury it's not hit in a recession. It's just not, because there's always going to be the mega wealthy out there, and they're always going to buy in the luxury houses. So you need to ask yourself, us middle guys, or ordinary people, if you like to say, and if you think to yourself, well, I'm saving and it's going to keep up, well, then it's not worth it to you anymore. So what is it worth to you, these price increases? You need to be smart, and you need to go, I'm out of here. I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not here trying to reach for that handbag and constantly chasing and constantly running and constantly trying to get to a point where you're leaving yourself without, you know, proper finances and being well equipped. So that is my number 3. Number 4 is, what lifestyle stage are you at? Then you'll know if it's worth to buy that designer handbag or not. Maybe you're at a stage in your life, you've decided, do you know what now? I'm off. I'm doing a Shirley Valentine now.
I said, Joe, have you ever heard of the clitoris? Yeah, he said, but it doesn't go as well as the Ford Escort.
I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna go to the beach. I'm going to be free, and all the rest of it, don't worry, I'll bring you guys with me. Maybe you're at that stage of your life. Maybe you're at a stage where you want to buy a house. A luxury handbag isn't a priority for you. Maybe you're starting a family. A luxury handbag is not a priority for you either. Maybe you're going to college. A luxury handbag isn't. So it's what your priorities in life are. If you're at a stage where you have a little bit more disposable income, you're a little bit older, the kids have flown the nest, and you decide to treat yourself, that's A-okay. That's absolutely perfect. That's a good reason to have that extra income. And listen, you've worked hard, you've served others for all of your life, your entire life, and now you're going, I'm gonna buy the bloody bag. Well, then you buy the bloody bag. I would go for it, girl, because it really is important. If you're trying to buy a house, save for a house, and that money is eating into the rest of your funds, then don't do it. So what stage of the lifestyle are you at is going to help you in making that big decision. You sit down with your pen and paper and answer these questions and share it with people that may need the help and go, oh, I don't know if I should buy the bag or buy the house or get the new windows or get the fridge or get whatever. Get what is going to bring you the most value, the most peace of mind, the most content. At the end of the day, the bag is going to be beautiful. You're going to open it, and then a month later you're going to be like, and your drip and tap is still there. Hello. Or your, whatever it may be, your broken windows. We've got to be practical in these times. We really, really do. And number 5 is, why are you buying this bag? Are you buying the bag to impress? Are you buying the bag for an investment? Are you buying the bag because it's emotional, as I talked about, the dopamine? Or you're just in a bad mood and you want to bring yourself up, which only lasts for a few minutes, by the way. You know, there's other ways to increase the dopamine, if you know what I mean. And boredom. Sometimes we just shop out of boredom. Particularly us ladies shop out of boredom. Sometimes we're just there and you're like, diddle-diddle bang, diddle-diddle bang, diddle-diddle bang. Few drinks, diddle-diddle bang. Who does that? Me. Everybody. We all do it.
No, not really.
Okay, I know there's a few very sensible people out there who would absolutely never do that. But, you know, I'm talking 60 to 80% of us here sometimes do that. I'm in a great mood, I'm in a bad mood. I'm bored, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm lonely, I'm sad. All of the above. Oh, it's a reason to shop, isn't it? I want to feel better. Where, you know, if we went out for a run or if we did something like that, we'd feel better for free. And we'd lose weight. So, you know, it's a win-win, really. So they are definitely questions. And the bonus tip, and thank you so much for staying this far, you beauties. And you know, I'm so glad that you did. You're liking this little series that I'm doing. It's a bit of fun, but it's also very practical. So like and subscribe for the next one so that you'll get the notifications of the videos that are coming out. I don't want you to miss any. And you've just been so good commenting down below, and everyone's participating a lot more, and I appreciate it. I know I'm a little bit later commenting back and answering back people, but I have a lot more subscribers, and I just still want to keep answering everybody. So if it's a day or two late or 3 days, just bear with me and go, look at, she's answering everybody. She's got 2 kids. She's to fix her sink. She'll answer us. It's okay, like, do you know what I mean? My ex-husband should be fixing the sink, but he didn't, like. Anyway, the bonus tip, what I think you should ask yourself is, and the last one is, how you will feel about said handbag, said luxury handbag, after a month. How will you feel? Will you go, oh my God, I'm still so excited, it's amazing, I just got the bag and have it a month and I'm dancing around? No, I don't think you will, because I know from experience it's the opening of the box and the ribbon and the smell and the packaging, and like, we are crazy, ladies. It is a box. A box. We're like the 2-year-olds. You know, the 2-year-olds that prefer the boxes to the presents that's inside? It just never changes. And we're the same. Oh my God, I didn't get the ribbon. Oh my God, I didn't get the dust cover. Oh my God, I didn't get the, if it's Cartier, I didn't get the Cartier travel jewellery bag. Oh, I didn't get the jewellery spray with the blah, blah, blah. And then it sits inside, and do you use it? Not really. No. So ask yourself the question, how will I feel? You know, when you're about to drop, let's just say 5 grand between friends here, okay? Let's just say 5 grand. You're about to drop $5,000 of your hard-earned cash. It could be 10 if we're going Chanel or Birkins, right? And you go to yourself, this is all very well now, isn't it? Yeah, this is great. How am I going to feel in a month when this bag is sitting inside of my closet and I go in to look at it and it's fabulous, but really now I'm not using it. It's raining, there's lots of different reasons. I'm going to a party, I don't want wine spilt on it. Ask yourself all the questions. Ask yourself, write them down and go, what's going to be best for my life, my head, my headspace, my contentment, my peace of mind, my happiness, and all of the above. I hope this video has helped somebody out there. And if not, you can just have a laugh at me and my wonky sink. And this is why I'm crazy today, because I didn't think I'd get this video done after everything that happened this morning. It's Katie's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Katie. It will have been her birthday by the time this video goes out. Happy birthday, sweet 16, sweetheart. Mwah. You're a gem in my heart. Love you loads. Be kind, be safe, be compassionate. She makes me cry all the time. Bye.